Still following up on a stock that is tanking in the name of CBS here on a victory for Shari Redstone. But is it? Longer term, what are the implications of this? Let's get the latest now from Charlie Gasparino, who's been following this whole drama very closely. Essentially, she is given upper hand here for the moment, but explain what happened.
She's given up her hand, or she's got the hand?
She's got the upper hand.
Right. She can essentially do whatever she wants right now based on this ruling. She can fire the entire board, fire Les Moonves.
You think she would?
It's interesting. Something just crossed the tape that CBS is still going forward with its meeting tonight at 5. Its board meeting at 5 p.m. They may take further legal action, it says here, intimating that this is not done. I will say this, though. I mean, listen,
She wants to merge with Viacom. Les Moonves and CBS does not.
She wants to put both of those together. Those companies together. Les Moonves thinks that's bad for CBS, always thought that way. And in order to prevent that, he basically tried to dilute her out of her controlling stake in the company. A judge with this ruling basically says, probably can't happen this way, and therefore she's free right now to fire everybody. I think what's interesting about this is two things. Number one, it was an audacious play by Moonves. It was, if you ever see the Battle of the Bulge in World War II, that last-ditch attempt for the Germans to take control of the war going across the Ardennes, that's kind of what this was. And like that, it failed in many ways.
It's a very good
Thank you. I'm glad. But it was audacious. It was brilliantly executed. And it came this close to winning. And one of the problems I think he has is that the Delaware court, the Chancery Court, is mostly used to adjudicating sort of like, proxy battles and these sort of more mundane sort of disputes, corporate disputes, not whether you can take away ownership, essential ownership, from a family-controlled company. And that's what he was doing. And I don't think they want to get involved in that. On the other hand, he made a good case. He said, listen, in the bylaws of CBS, when Sumner Redstone separated out, the old media mogul, Shari Redstone's father, guy that created this, it's two separate companies. In the CBS bylaws, it essentially said, if you, the holding company, does something that we don't like, that's bad for the shareholders, we can do something to prevent you from implementing that, including, at least this was CBS's contention, getting rid of the controlling shareholder or diluting them out. So that's where we are right now. It'll be interesting to see what CBS does later. I think one of the upshots here, broadly, 30,000 feet, is that you're going to get a lot of people talking, a lot of gurus, good government people, and academics, talking about this notion of having a dual stock ownership, a controlling stake and regular shareholders. I mean, just for the average viewer, if you think about it this way, companies go public because they need money. When you need that money, your bargain is you're giving up power to public shareholders. This dual class thing allows you to keep that power. It's almost an oxymoron to the notion of going public. So that is going to come under pressure. We should point out that a lot of companies have that. I think Google has it. I think Facebook has it. 21st Century Fox has it, and it's going to become more controversial. And Moonves shined the light on it. Moonves, from a personal standpoint, is going to be an interesting story. He didn't care whether he got fired on this.
Well,
again,
he comes out on top. Either way.
$200+ million golden parachute and perks. I talked to a board member who told me he has some perks that he can produce movies through Paramount or something. Viacom owns the Paramount.
Peter Chernin has an arrangement like that.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty amazing. So he can hang out with his Hollywood friends, have another $200 million in his pocket, and hang on the beach.
Real quickly, Lenore, Hawkins, and Connell, McShane are here. Connell, you've been talking to a lot of people on this.
Yeah.
What are you hearing?
Well, I was talking to analysts actually about it this morning, and I actually think, to follow up on what Charlie is saying, that the hand that Moonves had to play was a really good hand, because this analyst and others, the investment community, the analyst community, they really love the job that he's done with CBS. I think going in, there was an expectation years ago that maybe the Viacom business would be the more valuable going forward with all the businesses it had with it.
Because they were together before.
Right.
Then they were separated.
But he surprised
she wanted to bring them back together.
Right. And he surprised a lot of people in the way he's run the company. They have a strong primetime lineup. And I think he obviously knew all of that going in. So, again, if that number's right, 200 million, whatever the number is, a huge number, you have that. You say, hey, I'm going to do it my way, or we're not doing this at all.
Lenore, does it make you feel any differently, pro or con, about media stocks in general? What Charlie pointed about separate class of stock, that's very prominent in the media world.
Yeah, I think this is actually a great example of the problem of this kind of corporate governance, because it allows people to have their cake and eat it too. And perhaps when a company first goes public and you have that incredible founder, you're okay with that control because you think, well, we have this great guy, except for worry about what you wish for, right? Because now when you lose that person eventually, they're not going to be around forever. Right. The next generation that has that controlling interest may not make such good decisions. You were okay with it with the original guy, but
very good point.
Shari Redstone is maybe a very competent corporate lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know if she knows how to run this business, and we should also explain the type of business that she wants to mash together.
Right.
She
Yeah.
wants. I think Viacom has Paramount, right, which is pretty good movie theater, right, in my movie studio. But they also have MTV, Nickelodeon, and
yes.
other stuff that is, and Comedy Central that is just not great media content property.
Yeah, it seemed like it was at the time. It may not be anymore. And a lot of people, you talked to a lot of analysts about this, they think another deal makes a lot more sense, like something in the technology world, for example, as a possibility. Well, if one of the big tech companies comes in and makes an offer for CBS.
Is CBS in play
yes,
now?
Yes, and it was a story that you and I did early in the week. They are essentially in play. Now, whether she can prevent that or whatever, people want their content. If he won, they would have immediately been in play, by the way.
Right. But by the way, your reporting has been outstanding on this, way out of the back.